conferences with long, intertwined histories, and it hasn't always been friendly. It's the SEC versus the ACC here today. Welcome to Gainesville, Florida, and the swamp, the home of the Florida Gators. As we'll see, the Florida State Seminoles taking on the Florida Gators. PA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. And the Gators will kick this deep to get us going. Fielded in the end zone. It's Williams. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So Florida State's offense has the football first here today. Here we go. You can feel the juice in this building. What a privilege, Kirk, to be part of this rivalry game.
Well, there's nothing like rivalry games. You know, no matter what you've done all year, you get your opportunity to win this game today, and it can change everything.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Looking to throw. It's Castellanos. Snags the quick throw. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Play fake, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Thomas. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Grab behind the line, it's White. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher 2nd down on the way.
As a quarterback, you see a one-on-one matchup, you want to get the ball out to your receiver, hope he can shake that tackle and get upfield for some good yards. Man, this corner made a great play after that reception.
2nd down after that previous play. Back to throw again. Looking for the wideout. That's reeled in. It's Robinson. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
My gosh, this receiver is outstanding. A huge play for this Florida State offense. And tell you and I have been coming into Tallahassee a long time. We've seen some great receivers. Guys like Johnny Wilson, most recently, a big, tall target. Anquan Bolden could do everything. Maybe one of my favorite players of all time, Peter Warrick. And going back,
it's a fumble behind the line. Defense makes the recovery, a turnover.
You know, I like this quarterback's ability in the option game. He just doesn't do a good job of protecting the football here. You've got to be dialed in with your fundamentals, or it can cost you at any moment.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Hansen. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
The thing about this tight end is he is not only a great blocker, but shows here early in this game he can make great catches as well.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. It's Sturdivant. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive line made a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
The Gators will line up to punt it away. He's on to boot it away now. And the punt heads out of bounds. Excellent work. They'll spot this down near the 5-yard line. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop. The offense pinned back. Looking downfield, it's Castellanos. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Try to convert with a sneak. Well, Kirk, you played in rivalry games. No shortage of inspiration, but how do you manage the emotion of it all?
Well, I think you need great leadership from the team. Sometimes teams don't handle the emotions of it, and the game can get sideways on you. The teams that play the best in rivalry games are the teams that have the best leaders to keep them focused on the task at hand.
QB decides to keep it here. Spinning out of the tackle. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it, big positive yards, and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
And the Seminoles look to keep this drive moving. And looking to throw now on first down. Wide open downfield. He make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up for the first down at the 47.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
The Seminoles come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the ball. That's caught. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
Boy, nice pickup there, Chris. We'll have to see if this defense stays in man coverage after giving up another big play.
Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on second down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Boy, another first down and another good run by this back from Florida State. I'll tell you, he's doing his job as far as living up to the great tradition of Florida State running backs.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Keeping it on the ground here. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling not abandoning the running game just yet, I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
And the 8th play on this drive coming up. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, they're going to go with a play fake here. The only problem is no one on the defense bit at all on the play action. The results are a big sack for this defense.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Deep shot in zone. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
So It looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. They will trust the kicker here from 55 yards out. Let's see if he can get it there. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. With that miss, the score remains the same.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? And the pass is incomplete. He dropped the first down attempt here across the middle. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 38. Scanning the field. It's Lagway. A deep shot to the right. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. And now it's 3rd down.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Must convert here on 3rd down to avoid back-to-back punts to start this game. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Florida. Wow, that is an impressive start, Kirk. In an emotional game like this, to be so efficient, to click like that early is impressive.
Well, it's very impressive and a great way to start for this team because all the build-up and all the hype, now you can just settle in and play your game.
And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Williams. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. On the move now. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. He's swarmed by the defense.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, we'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which can open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Direct snap. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time, just a few on the play.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Good call here by the offensive coordinator to go with quarterback sneak here on 3rd and inches, and he's going to get the first down. It's a great time to catch the defense off guard. Get up to the line of scrimmage quickly, get the lineman down, quarterback under the center, quick snap, and get the yardage you need for the first down.
The Noles line up on 1st and 10 now. Back to pass. It's Castellanos. Here's a screen pass to the running back, and he will be stuffed for no gain.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
2nd down after that short completion. Grab down the middle. It's Thomas. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Third down play for this offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Swarmed by the pass rush. Sack.
Now, that's the one thing about a guy that always feels that he can rely on his legs. He's always trying to make a play, and this time he just wasn't able to get away from the defense, and that is a big loss for the offense.
And here's the return. Coverage team gets him down, and that'll do it for the first period. And through one quarter, let's see how the quarterback's stats stack up. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They'll try the right here. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. To throw, it's Lagway. The pass rush closing in. Caught over the middle, it's Sturdivant. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back. Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back. Caught in the backfield. It's Ball. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Running out of time in the pocket. He's got it with room to run. And they convert on 3rd down. Move the ball to the 36.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
The Gators pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. Play action here on 1st down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. It's 2nd and 10 off the incompletion. Ball to 36 still. Grab behind the line. It's Wilson. Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position there.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
And the Gators lining up here on 1st and 10. They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time. The Gators move into the red zone. Same tailback, another carry. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. They face a 3rd and short on the 9th play of this drive. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. They cap the drive with 6 points. So the offense clicking now. They're building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Williams. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Dropping back. It's Castellanos. With the catch, it's Williams. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Caught behind the line. It's White. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
Grab behind the line. It's Thomas. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Man, where's the scouting report for this defense? You knew coming into this game this tight end was capable. That's his 5th catch in this first half.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And he'll set up to throw. That's caught. It's Williams. They bring him down, but not before he gains 1st down yardage.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Robinson. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
The drive stays alive with that 1st down completion. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Hey, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. Second down play coming up. Back to throw. It's Castellanos. That's reeled in. It's McCoy. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. Still losing by 14 after the miss. Florida offense retakes the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Move right down the field for a touchdown. Gonna run it. It's ball. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Takes the handoff again. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. They try to sneak it for the first.
It's a rare play call anymore in this era of the spread. Typically it's shotgun, get the ball to the outside, typically looking for space. Here they said, the heck with that. Let's make it the surest way.
The Gators getting set on 1st and 10. Caught in the backfield. It's Wilson. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Dropping back. It's Lagway. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, and he dropped it. You do not see that very often from this guy. He's going to bring up third down.
It was there, Chris. It was the right call. It was good execution. Just dropped it. That receiver's got to do a better job of finishing the play.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. It's a keeper trying to get to the marker. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down.
Now, how about that? Good job by the offensive line. The quarterback, they pick up this first down here on 3rd down and 1 with the QB sneak. There are a lot of bodies crowding around that line. He was able to find just enough space to pick up the first down in a new set of downs.
It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. Offense clicking now to first down at the 45. Hansen. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The offense really clicking here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught near the sticks. It's Hansen. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. And the Gators are in the red zone. They'll test the right side here. And the defense smothers him for no gain. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Makes the grab, a chance to score. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Florida. Coach, you play quarterback. How about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Lining up to try the extra point. They convert the PATs, so the lead is now 21. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Caught near the sticks. It's White. The senior with excellent work after the catch.
And just like that, Chris, all of a sudden the offensive coordinator and the quarterback, they changed their approach. That's a big play. So instead of just maybe trying to get into field goal range, now they're really thinking they got a shot to maybe get the ball in the end zone.
That one play has flipped field position. First down at the opponent's 44. Looking to pass. It's Castellanos. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
2nd and 10 here. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Makes the grab. It's Williams. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
And the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Looking to throw yet again. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there. Had great protection. The receiver ran a nice route. Just not able to convert there on that 3rd down. Let's see what their decision is on 4th down coming up.
And the Noles will bring their punt team on the field now. They're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. Kick goes out of bounds. They'll spot the ball near the 20-yard line. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Caught over the middle. It's Ball. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Pass caught. 2nd down now. Quarterback still with the football. That'll pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38.
Man, we know this guy can spin it, but you can't forget about his wheels, too. That's another first down for this offense, and they are feeling it.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. To throw, it's Lagway. And it's caught across the middle. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure to allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
The Gators begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Grab down the middle. It's Wilson. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Wilson. They bring him down after a short gain there. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So on 2nd down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they add to their lead.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the coverage team brings him down as the clock runs out in the first half of play. The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Fellas, in a rivalry filled with magical moments, even more here today between the Gators and Noles. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the battle between Florida State and Florida plays out.
And the Seminoles will kick this away to get the second half going. They'll return it from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Gators offense retakes the field. Dropping back, it's Lagway. Quick throw, testing the middle. Wide open downfield. Ray moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. On the ground, it's Baugh. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
Important 2nd down play coming up. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Grab near the sticks. It's Wilson. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Great quarterbacks have answers no matter what the defense is in. This time, the quarterback and the receiver knew that they were going to be able to connect on that corner route before the ball was snapped. The throw was so quick, the defense didn't have much time to adjust.
They'll try the ground game here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Now it's 2nd down here. Handoff to the back. And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run. convert on third down and keep this drive rolling. A play action, looking to throw. Trying to create here on the move. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
The Gators have 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Ball. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Well, this is the risk you take when you play man-to-man coverage and you leave a linebacker on a running back. Quarterback does a nice job of seeing that mismatch and getting the ball to the back for some good yards.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to. They come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. Looking to pass. It's Lagway. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Boy, he just missed another one, Chris. That would have been touchdown number 4 for this quarterback. Still, what a performance we've seen from this guy today, and he's not done yet.
So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. And it's good right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. And now the handoff. They'll tackle him at the 27. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Grab behind the line. It's Davis. And he goes down right there. That's more than enough for a first down.
Great patience here. Great execution by the entire offense. The quarterback kind of baits the defense towards him, drops it off to the back, and he's got a convoy in front of him for a nice first down.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. First down and more. He's still running. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
I mean, this guy's having a dream day. Already over 200 yards through the air. Now showing you what he can do with his feet. This guy's a complete package under center.
Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. First down and 10. They'll give it to the back. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short gain. That run sets up an important 3rd down call for this offense. QB keeps it himself. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
They'll try the option play here. Pitch play to the back. Quick spin on the run. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Send the back in motion. And it's a direct snap. Here he goes. They get him down, but not before an explosive run play on this wildcat look. It's a first down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
The Seminoles with 1st and 10 here. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And they will score. Touchdown, Knowles.
Man, this defensive coordinator better adjust to this receiver. All they did was get him the ball in space, and you can see what he can do after the catch. One defender will not slow this receiver down today. You better bracket him or use double coverage.
And they get set now to try the PAT. And it's up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. The last possession, they settled for a field goal, but really worked on the clock. Let's see if they can do that again with the lead. Finds his man. It's Wilson. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Running back with the football. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line. Second down after that run on the previous play. Single back, takes the handoff. Running through the tackle. And that gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. On the ground, it's Ball. He's past the marker and still going. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. 1st and 10.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. He'll hand it off. Running with purpose. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Well, this offense has really been moving the ball at will on this drive. And a nice job here on this defense to finally come up and make a nice play for no gain.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Change of direction. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup. So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. A chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They make the tackle, but the offense now set up with a first down at the 21.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. It's a quick grab. Touchdown, Gators. And the route is on.
This guy's starting to prove that he is a mismatch for this defense. 2nd touchdown of the day, and a great job by the coordinator continuing to find unique ways to get this guy on one-on-one opportunities for touchdowns.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they've got the returner corralled. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Back to pass. It's Castellanos. Pulls it in. It's McCoy. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
The key here to me, Chris, is the receiver runs a precise route, and the timing is impeccable. Quarterback cannot hesitate, because if he does, it can be pick 6 going the other way.
Here's the 2nd down play. And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. One final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Solid run. Moves the ball out across the 20 to the 21.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situations, much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up after that run. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. Breaks a tackle in the clear now. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
They're going to run it. Fights off a defender.
Chris has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
2nd down after that previous play. Play action fake, looking to throw. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Boy, if he just would have been able to catch the ball in this drag route, there's a ton of space ahead of him. It's an unfortunate drop here for the offense.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Back to throw. It's Castellanos. Quick throw to the left. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
4th down, looking to throw for it. He's got it, enough for a 1st down. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the 1st down.
The Noles looking to keep this drive rolling. On 1st down, it's play action. Nice grab. It's Thomas. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. And they find the tight end open on the corner route. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down.
Boy, they do a great job here on play action. The linebackers were completely fooled. 2 or 3 steps up into the line of scrimmage, opened up a nice lane behind the backers, between the safeties, for the quarterback to make the read and a good throw downfield.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11.
Boy, what a great job of using his speed. Get him on the edge, allow him to be able to pull away from people, pick up big yards, and come up with a nice 1st down.
And the Noles will line up on 1st and 10. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. To throw, it's Castellanos. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Florida State, as they put 6 more on the board.
Love this never say die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And there's the point after. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Ball. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the Florida offense retakes the field. The last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? Looks to the left for a quick throw. The sure hands. It's Sturdivant. Tackle made after a big gain.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football, and vertical shots to boot.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a 1st down. They'll run it to the right side. Fighting him off. Sophomore brought down after a nice run.
I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that first down loss. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Man, the defense catches a break here, Chris. That in-breaking route is wide open. Quarterback makes a really nice throw. The receiver just dropped the football and misses out on a big gain.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. To the air. It's Lagway. Looking for a man deep down the left side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Well, they go to the air to try to pick up this first down, but it just wasn't meant to be. Defense was ready, made sure to force them into this 4th down situation.
And the Gators will bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And he drives the punt. He was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. And the wideout goes in motion. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10. What can they do here to make it 3rd and manageable? Play action fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Punt over the middle. It's Robinson. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. And they'll run it out of the shotgun.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Scanning the field. It's Castellanos. The sure hands. It's White. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
Boy, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
And the Seminoles pick up enough yardage to get a first down. Handoff from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Grab down the middle. It's Robinson. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
The receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
So now it's 3rd and short from the plus 25. They're in field goal range. But let's see what the call is. They're thinking about touchdown, of course. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So down by multiple possessions here, the offense will try to convert here on 4th down. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Downfield and incomplete. A 4th down stop. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. Handoff running right. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. Looking to throw. It's Lagway. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary, and they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Caught over the middle. It's Sturdivant. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches.
Well, the quarterback throws this ball short of the marker, relying on his guy to do the rest. But on 3rd down, you have to put the ball at least to the 1st down marker. That's too much to ask of this receiver.
The Gators will have to punt this one away. Look at the leg strength, a booming punt. That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. The last possession, they were stopped on a 4th down try. Can they get something going here? On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Thomas.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, Chris. These guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. He's looking to throw. Makes the catch. It's Williams. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Good job here, the quarterback. His primary receiver did not look open. Instead of forcing the ball, he finds the running back as a check down and picks up a 1st down.
Pass complete for a 1st down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Castellanos. Looking deep to the right side. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Look out, he's loose. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Seminoles.
Boy, this tight end is an absolute weapon with the ball in his hands. They get him the ball, and the whole crowd seemed to know what was about to happen. He took off and took it to the end zone.
Here comes the point after attempt. And it's good. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here in a lopsided victory. Leaning on the run game here. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. That gain makes it 2nd and medium. Sticking with the running game. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Okay, it's third down after that run. Can they pick up the first on the ground? And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The Gators will come to the line on fourth down, looking to convert. Trying for a fourth down completion. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They bring him down, but that is a crucial first down. They could just run out the clock in victory formation now. And the Gators starting a new series here on 1st and 10. It's victory formation. The quarterback will kneel down.